Hello everyone, this is the Nameless One, and tonight we are going to be doing the Creator Roundup streamers. Give me just a second, I'll have everybody introduce themselves before we do. Stick around to the end, I have a bit of an announcement, as well as don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. Check out all the links in the description. I've got links for all of the creators here, as well as for my stuff as well. More about that at the end. For now, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, who are we going to have introduce? You know what? Pasha, you seem to be one of the head honchos here with the Twitch trap. So I'm going to have you introduce yourself first. Just introduce yourself, the type of stuff you stream, and then... Let's see. Trying to think of a good icebreaker one. Favorite convention?
Favorite convention? Ooh. Okay, I'm passionate about ponies. I stream variety gaming content, most often Starbound, Wizard 101, Minecraft, the Assassin's Creed series, and old nostalgic games, like old CD-ROM games. And favorite convention? I'm going to be honest, I haven't been to a pony convention since PonyCon 2019. But I'm headed to Winnie City this summer, and I'm looking forward to that. So maybe that'll be my future favorite convention.
Okay. Let's see. I need to actually look at names because I don't have them memorized this time. Heartfang, your turn.
Oh God, why me?
You were the first name I saw, so
I'm very bad at these. I don't know how to introduce myself except that my name is Heartfang.
Yeah, tell everybody who you are, what you stream, and what your favorite convention is.
All right. I'm Heartfang. I stream whatever comes to mind with a semi-regular schedule, I think.
You're a variety streamer.
Yeah, something along those lines. I also DJ. That's also what I do. But
Ooh.
you know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Let's see. Mooney, I know your name. You're next.
Wait, Nashy or me?
I said Mooney.
Okay. I am Municorn. I am also a variety streamer. I've streamed everything from games to music to art. I haven't streamed a lot lately, but I did stream last night for the first time in a few months. And I'm really excited to be back at it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay,
I did.
Muni.
I did my first permadeath stream, which was an idea I got from somebody else. I can't remember who, but I did a hardcore Minecraft stream, and once I died, stream ended immediately, and it was a lot of fun, and I loved it. And my favorite convention, I've only been to one so far, and that was this year, and it was HarmonyCon.
Yeah. And I've been
to
to Harmony.
I
She's
love
a
it.
damn good con.
It was really good.
Okay. We're going to do Nashy next.
Alrighty. So, I am, I guess you could say, a variety streamer to the max. I both play games and work on art on stream, and I am absolutely ADHD, so I cannot just say I focus on one game. Just whatever suits my fancy on any given day is just whatever I happen to be streaming.
Okay.
And I guess favorite con would... it's hard. I have two that I absolutely love. I would probably say BabsCon is my favorite. That was the first con I ever went to. The first BabsCon was my first PonyCon. And it just means the world to me.
Okay.
Aww.
Let's see. Let's do Pure Blue. You can go next.
Well, hello. I'm back. I've been here before. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Blue. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm also go by Blue, BWOO. Because there's way too many fucking blues. I'm a
There are
variety
lots of them.
streamer.
These blues need to get a clue.
Nameless, I love you.
Would that be Blue's Clues?
Oh my god.
I mean, on this stream alone, I think I have had 8 separate blues.
Oh,
So-
God.
Lovely.
Oh,
This is why they call me Blue, or apparently Boonian. Thank you, Yumi. I am a variety streamer. I stream a lot of different games, usually Switch games, because I do not have any other console.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of art streaming and just chatting. And my favorite and only con that I've ever been to was HarmonyCon 2024.
Yeah.
So where I got to meet the lovely Muni.
Yes, it was such a
And
good
confirm
con.
he's cute. He is cute.
Yes.
Um,
Wait, I can't confirm that. Dang it.
I'm pretty sure I saw Mooney too. Now that I think about it.
I'm fairly
Very
certain you
briefly.
saw all
Really?
of us.
Yeah. I was one of the community guests there, so
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you more than likely saw all of us. We just didn't know.
yeah,
It was
sadly
just
they
Yeah.
made me
I've never seen your human face.
sadly they made me run across the stage instead of like being able to chat, and they also didn't get they didn't use the image I sent them. I was
Oh,
very
man.
sad about that. Anyways, who have we not? This one in the corner
Melody.
that is pink. Is that Melody?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Melody.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
Fuck. Every time I get a spotlight, I kind of walk up. This has been a big problem. I'm a variety streamer. You might see a focus on rhythm games because I really love rhythm games.
Ooh.
I'm also a 3D artist and a VR chat avatar creator. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I don't really have
Do you have
favorite cons. I've been to so many.
Okay. Also, what do you go by for your Twitch so that everybody knows where to find you?
MelodiSmol.
There we go. Okay, so before we hop into this, all of you know me by now. I'm the Nameless One. I do D&D streams and these podcasts. And of course, my favorite con is HarmonyCon.
Yeah.
I've been
A
community
little bit
guest.
of bias, considering it's your home con.
Touche, but you know, I've been community guest at it twice so far, and I'm a be there again next year as long as they allow me. The only way that I won't be there is if they tell me no. Well, I'll be there regardless, but you know what. Anyways, let's go ahead.
Which trot meetup when?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So, if you haven't seen this before, I normally go through questions about y'all's like chosen creator sphere. This you're welcome to be very conversational about it, but to keep things moving, I will normally like point at somebody and let them talk. And if somebody hasn't been able to talk, then I will try to get them the chance to talk. And if you want to talk and everybody else is yelling over you, I can't help you if I don't know you're trying to talk. For those of you who are currently in chat, please feel free to spam us with questions. The more questions, the better. We will definitely be looking at some of those towards the end. Other than that, let's start with a good question. As streamers, what is the most challenging part of being a streamer?
Hitting the start streaming button.
Yup.
oh yeah. But and
men-
for you can go
Definitely
first,
the-
Mashy.
Okay, definitely the mental game. I think, like not feeling inadequate, not wondering why you're not doing better or as good as this person. Like finding ways to like not trigger those feelings or to ignore them when they do happen. I think the most difficult part is just fighting the mental game. You know, to keep going, to like not feel down on yourself.
I agree with that. Nashi, go ahead and then I'll comment.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely working up that courage to start to hit the start stream button every time, because most people probably know this about me, or anyone who knows me at least. I am very introverted, so it takes a lot for me to get a stream started, and I am terrible at keeping a schedule, so that too.
Me too. Me too. Yeah, I literally don't have a schedule at all anymore. I think that's been the hardest thing. I mean, my life kind of took a really crazy turn this year, and so keeping a schedule has been a lot harder than before. And then also the hardest part of streaming for me, definitely, I agree with Pashy. Like those feelings that you get of inadequacy sometimes. If you worry too much about the numbers, that was a huge problem I had at one point. And I ended up taking a really long hiatus because I was getting way too down on myself for like the low numbers and stuff, and like the lack of interaction I was getting. And then I came back and I worried less about numbers and more about just having fun. Worried less about having a schedule and more about doing it for fun. And it's a lot better when you're not worried about all that stuff.
That's kind of funny that
Yeah.
you say it that way, because you guys have trouble starting the stream. I have trouble with like audience engagement because of the type of streams that I do right now. The audience doesn't have as much interaction as, say, you guys with your variety streaming, where I'd imagine at least some of you will interact with your audience. My D&D streams, which has been like my bread and butter for years now, they don't really get much interaction from me because I am focused on running the game. So for me, it's always been like the audience interaction side of it. That, and I only have one screen. A second screen would make that so much easier.
God, you have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
Three screens minimum, I say.
I stream off of a laptop.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, you and me both, Nashi.
I'm on 5 monitors and it's not enough.
That's
Jeez.
I would
Wow.
overload if I had to look at 5 monitors.
Yeah, how do you manage that?
See, my screen's a 40-inch TV, and like I couldn't imagine having more than like 2 more screens.
Why do you use a TV?
Why
it was-
aren't you
I
using a
mean-
TV Blue?
My second monitor is a
Fair.
TV.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
I have vision issues, so it makes it easier to see things.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh,
I used to have a 72-inch that I used, but I moved, and now I have an office, so it makes it easier to just have a 40-inch, so it sits on the desk. But on that note, I believe, did everybody get a chance to say something on the previous question before I move on?
I didn't, but it's pretty much the same thing everyone else has already said.
The start
No, but
button.
Ace kind of brings up a good point in the Twitch chat, because, yeah, talking. Keeping yourself talking is really hard,
That is
especially
hard.
when there's no
Oh, yeah.
interactions. It is a big struggle to
I
keep
can't-
everybody entertained when everybody's just kind of lurking in the background and not.
I
having a
cannot
conversation with you.
monologue to save my life.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at it, but that's also because I didn't
I'm-
start out as a talker.
I'm
I haven't
decent
used
at
streams.
talking. The problem is just I just talk for too long and then people just stop being interested.
Yeah, that's another problem too. You
Yeah.
have to find that weird balance between am I talking too much or talking too little?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget to check chat sometimes. That's how I-
Yeah, I've noticed.
listen, I'm just having fun, okay?
Weird that that's not really a problem for me. Like I just blabber for 3 hours straight, and people seem to like it. Like I didn't. Like I don't.
I
I don't
think it
have
very
this
much
problem.
depends on what you're talking about.
You're very
Like
interesting,
what you're
Tashi,
saying.
in a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know how to keep your streams interesting, and I like that.
Even when I'm just making up improvised songs because I have nothing else to talk about.
It's stuff
Yeah.
like that that keeps people coming back. It's so
Yay!
fun.
It's either that or random noises, apparently.
So,
Yeah.
speaking of fun things and random noises, are there any tools that you guys use that help with interaction and keeping people interested and stuff like that?
Oh, so I use a website called Triggerfire, which I think a lot of peeps here might be familiar with.
You get it to work.
You connect it to your Twitch channel, and then it can react when people do certain redeems. So, like, I have the one I'm most proud of is I have a redeem called Gachapon, where for 500 points, someone gets one out of, I think it's like 45 I have now, different out of context lines from the show.
Oh, that's great.
So is that the one that you see some streamers using where they get pelted with all kinds of crap from off screen?
No, that's tits. Unironically,
Excuse
that's
me?
what it's called.
I don't know.
Integrated throwing system.
I don't know if I was ready for that name. YouTube's
I
gonna
love that acronym. I'm sorry. It makes me laugh every time.
YouTube's gonna demonetize me for this one just because of that name.
I'm sorry, English. But that's what that's called. It's Twitch integrated throwing system.
It's TITS. I'm sure they'll understand.
I hope so. I'm sorry, YouTube. Oh my god.
I actually have one. If you guys may or may not have heard of it, and for those of you interested in it, I do have a link for it in my descriptions. But I use what's called VoiceMod, a very fun program, and one of the integrations that it has that I'm looking for ways to actually be able to use eventually is that viewers can change the voice mod being used.
Ooh.
Oh,
So-
doesn't Ninny use that?
I use voice mod, but nothing that fancy.
Yeah, I ended up buying the lifetime license back when it was really cheap. It was only like $30. What the?
God damn.
What was
Dang.
that? Was that one of y'all?
What
Did-
happened?
Did
Huh?
anybody else hear the noise?
No.
No.
I didn't hear a noise, no.
Did chat hear the noise? Chat, did you hear any noise?
Okay.
That was strange.
Yeah, that. I think that was like a notification, but I hadn't heard that one before. I'm so confused.
I mean, I think you got a follow from Tina. What do you think
But-
that's about it?
Okay.
Oh, Tina subbed.
That's okay.
I don't know.
That
Yes.
broke my brain for a sec.
Nice.
I just subbed on
I-
YouTube. That's what
I
that
looked
sound
into
is.
using voice mod myself, but then I realized that my current audio setup does not allow me to use any kind of tool like that because I use external audio.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. See,
I
I just...
recently. Go ahead.
Oh, no, Muni, go for it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I recently got in like a new audio interface, and
Ooh,
it's nice. But yeah, I get
fancy.
it. Very fancy. I'm cool now.
I'm looking into getting a new one for myself. It just needs to be a USB mixer, so I can turn it into a 18-channel audio interface.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I think that should be a good lead into the next question. Streaming equipment for new streamers. What do you recommend?
Potato.
Oh God, don't get a laptop. Do not be
Anything but
us
that.
and get a laptop.
I
want a laptop.
yes, do not get a laptop. I have to stream on one because I literally have no space for a desktop anywhere in my home.
I don't
We
have
can build
money
you a
for
tiny one.
PC.
It's okay. You don't got to build me a tiny one.
If you want a PC, everybody, you can come to me. I'll build you one. I love building
Yeah,
PCs.
Muni's building mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a list, but I don't have the money for the parts that I still need.
That's okay. Neither
That
do
is
I,
fine.
but Muni's still building it.
That is a mood when it comes to PC building.
Yeah.
If you can help it, do not get a laptop. And if you do, get a really beefy laptop.
I mean, I
Because,
bet,
good lord, streaming takes a toll. My RAM
Yes.
is constantly eaten.
Like, I
Yeah.
literally have to make a choice between whether I want to run my capture card software or if I want to run my VTuber model, because I can't run boose.
I can't run
gosh.
OBS and my VTuber model at the same time, which is why my VTuber model's never used.
Aw.
No stream avatars either. I can't use the stream
no.
avatars, so you guys can't see your little pawns walking around on the screen. Just please get something a little bit stronger than a laptop.
One thing I would say though, like, other than like the computer itself, if you're just starting out, no need to splurge on a super fancy microphone right away.
God, no,
I know,
don't
like
do
I've
that.
known people who have done that. Like, yeah, sound quality is important, but like, are you able to be heard and not pierce anyone's ears? Then you're good.
Also, you can find some really good microphones for like under $60.
yeah.
I know one
Yeah.
streamer who has this microphone that sounds as good, if not better, than mine, and it literally cost her like $60.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
but like you don't want a fancy microphone, but a half decent microphone is important. Like
Yeah.
if you're literally just starting out with just your laptop mic, I think the first piece of equipment you should go out to get should be a half decent microphone.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because like I'd say sound quality is more important than video quality. People will watch a stream with like a low bit rate, but if your stream sounds like garbage, they're going to click away extremely fast. Sound quality
yeah.
is like you want to prioritize fixing that first. So you have absolutely nothing. You're looking to like purchase your first bit of equipment. Go for a half decent mic.
Yeah, but no need to go like ultra hyper fancy on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Yeah,
goes for a
there's
lot of things.
You don't want to spend a ton of money if you're just starting, whether it be on a model, a PNG, your equipment, whatever. Don't spend a ton of money
Yeah.
because you don't know if you're going to like streaming.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen how
that's the
much
big
some of those.
thing there.
I've seen how much some of those VTuber models can be. Everybody wants to be a VTuber until they realize they need like $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't go all in and splurge on a model if you've never streamed before.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, because
Like-
you might not even like it.
Mhm. Like
And your
I got
equipment might not can't handle it either.
I got so lucky that I just happened to have a friend who made VTuber models, so I was
got
able
lucky
to.
that mine was a gift.
Aw.
Like,
So yeah, I
love
didn't
that.
have to take out a loan for my model.
No.
I
I
will.
just
Go ahead.
googled furry VTuber models. The one of the first results. I like the style. I commissioned the guy. Now it's been a couple of years and we're like best friends. So like that's like
you and
awesome.
mine were great.
Mm.
Yeah, that's always a good idea. Make friends with the people that you're commissioning.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Glenn.
absolutely.
Please do
Like,
make friends with your artists. We love that.
yeah, I
Aw.
absolutely love making new friends out of commissioners.
That is so
Um,
wholesome. I love that.
I will say that my recommendation, like we've already had somebody talk about the mic and the decent like equipment to run all the programs you need. One thing that I never thought would be as useful as it is a boom arm for my mic. Holy
Yes.
crap.
Yeah.
That has been just
I'm
like
considering getting one.
I actually bought a new one today.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
I
I want a
have-
longer one.
I happened to find one at Best Buy specifically for the mic that I use. Accidentally ended up buying a second mic because I didn't realize it came with the package. But like this boom arm has been the nicest thing that I have bought for like my streaming stuff. Also, take a look at the different programs out there because OBS is nice and all, but like OBS Streamlabs so much better. As somebody who has used both.
See, I have a very different opinion on that because
A lot of-
Streamlabs kind of stole it.
Aw.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of things that you can't do with Streamlabs OBS that you can
Yeah.
do with regular.
Yeah.
And Streamlabs OBS kind of stole the source code for OBS with like and does not give any kind of compensation or credit.
Yeah, I can
It's-
see how
it's
that's
kinda
controversial,
controversial.
but
This is
OBS
all
is
news to
open
me.
source, and I'm assuming that OBS it's probably under a license that allows that.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
how open source works.
Yes.
I'd have to double check the license on OBS, but yeah.
OBS is open source, yes.
Yeah.
But it started because Slobs basically, well, streamers OBS went like, hey, we made this, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And although I think one is a lot less resource heavy.
Yeah.
I think
I don't-
Streamlabs OBS is a lot less resource heavy. And that might be better if you don't have like a super powerful PC.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd run OBS for the longest time, and then Allie showed me Streamlabs, and I started using that, and it feels so much easier to use.
Yeah,
it
because
does-
you don't have all the complicated buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
Like when you really start knowing what you're doing, see suddenly you want the complicated buttons again, and you go, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of ran into that issue because I did use Streamlabs OBS for a while, and then I was like, I don't. This doesn't fit my needs anymore. I need more complicated stuff. So then I re-downloaded regular OBS.
Well, I still have a regular OBS downloaded. I just haven't. I think the
Haven't
biggest
used
thing, I think the biggest thing right now is the multi-stream integration instead of having to go through the Restream website, which is what I originally did when I started doing multi-streaming.
Oh.
So
You can use plugins with OBS. I believe there's a plugin out there that allows you to multi-stream from OBS.
Oh.
Vanilla
I
OBS.
connect my OBS directly to Restream, just like you'd connect it directly to Twitch or YouTube. You literally
Yeah.
log into Restream through OBS. Like I don't think that's not even a plugin. That's like a native option.
Yeah, that's something you can
Hmm.
just do. I've used Restream through OBS like that. Yeah.
huh. I'm learning things today. Okay, let's we've talked about equipment for a little while now. Let's move on to the next one. So this one's going to apply more to y'all than to me, I think. But the streaming environment, I've always seen it as an incredibly competitive one. Would you guys agree?
Depends on how you choose to look at it, honestly. You can
Yeah.
you are like depending on how you look at it, everybody can be your best friend or everybody can be your worst enemy. Your outlook on it changes how it feels.
I agree
Yeah.
completely.
I
Yeah.
absolutely agree with that statement. Like, I like when I was in the VTuber, like the anime VTuber community, which I was before I started pony streaming. That was definitely super competitive. No one is your friend there. But since I moved to pony, everything has just been felt like everything's just been so cooperative. Like,
It's
like
'cause
everyone
ponies
here, yeah,
and
like
friendship.
everyone here is some pony that I have worked together with, that I feel like I've worked together with in some capacity to help each other out.
I see.
Okay.
Anything for Garnet.
But
Just kidding.
Twitch tribe-
Inside joke.
Not now, Muni. Time is not now.
So that's
So-
kind of what Twitch Trot is about. It's a place where we can all congregate and give each other tips. And like the idea behind it is a rising tide lifts all boats. We can all like grow together. We can all like pool our resources and do better together and do better than we ever could have alone. Like instead of looking at each other as if we're stealing each other's views, instead look at each other as like partners and like we're all trying to get there
We're
together.
co-workers, essentially.
Co-workers,
We all kind of make
yes,
everything
we're
work.
co-workers.
Yeah, exactly.
And we keep each other safe and keep everything
Yeah.
flowing.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
Like,
I love that.
like when I'm rating people, I like to just look at the Twitch Trot Discord server and be like, okay, who haven't I rated yet? Who can I
That
spread
is
my
literally what I
community to?
did. That's quite literally what
I
I've
love that.
done the entire time I'm streaming. Before even Twitch Trot, it's okay. Who's underneath the pony tag? Who can I spread the love and the bookworms to?
Exactly.
Why are you spreading bookworms on? Gross.
I'm gonna give you guys
No,
all the bookworms. Your books are gonna be infested. They're gonna steal them.
Please don't. I like my books.
They're gonna steal them and bring them back to me, the book queen.
Oh,
I shall own all the books.
Don't worry, I'm a writer. I'll write my own. But to add to that, I'm going to kind of summarize what you guys have said. The pony side of gaming streaming is actually not nearly as competitive as, say, you know, the mainstream game streams. Because
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's because we're all just we're a niche group. And a kind of a niche group kind of has to stick together and lift each other up in order to be seen.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that. I think that's insightful. I also wanted to expound a little bit on like the whole matter of perspective, how you view things. I think like going back to what I was saying about things being about numbers and how that affected me negatively. I think like if your site is focused on the numbers and being popular and making a living out of this someday, then it is competitive. Twitch is super competitive if you are aiming for that. But if you're if your perspective instead is making friends and making connections and supporting other people, it's a whole other ball game, and it's so much better that way. And you
the
feel
latter
a lot
can
better
lead
at the end
to
of the day.
performer.
Yeah, I love it a lot more like that.
And then you get those of us who are both. Flip flop a lot. I'm like,
Now.
you guys are my enemies, but no, you're my
Knock
friends.
that off.
Hey, I have to pay bills, okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm just lucky that I have my art to supplement things. So like streaming is just like a side thing. So I very rarely ever look at numbers and be like, "Oh no, I had a terrible day today with numbers," and freak out about it. I luckily have been able to avoid that because I just stream for fun and I'd like to hang out with all of you guys.
Yeah, definitely don't recommend freaking out about the numbers. It's not fun.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me, I've seen what it does to people.
Yeah, that's one thing that I learned very quickly on YouTube is you're not gonna have the world's greatest numbers. You're not gonna. It's very rare to go viral on anything. So like
It
a
takes time,
thousand views for me is a big thing. If a video's been up long enough, 20K is just perfectly, like, that is one of my best videos at that point.
Feels so wild to me because I've been subbed to your channel and following you for so many years. And just,
I appreciate
What do
that.
you mean you're not famous? What do
It's
you
true.
mean?
I like distinctly remember Blue simping for you, Nameless, because
Shut the fuck up.
She was invited to be on the podcast before. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm being invited to Nameless's podcast." I love you, Blue.
Call me out.
Because it's cute.
Very excited. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you were excited to be on. I was happy to have all of you.
I'm happy to be here.
Same.
So this kind of feeds into like the previous question, but with YouTube, in order to like actually be able to start even thinking about making a career, unless they've recently changed it, which is entirely possible, it was 1,000 subscribers. Of course they did.
It's like 500 now. It's like 500 now, I think, to qualify for like memberships and super chats, and but it's still 1,000 if you want ads.
Ah, yeah.
Jeez.
So it's 1,000 for ads, and the thing that they don't tell you about is the 1,000. I think it was 1,000 watch hours or something like that. It was some massive
4,000
number.
watch hours.
4,000. Yeah.
I know because I had to hit that metric. When you're
Oh,
a
God.
streamer and people are genuinely watching you for like 3 hours at a time, it's easier to hit than you think. You just keep going, and over a few months, you do hit it.
It took me almost a year.
But yeah.
Almost or a little over a year for mine. But for those of you that, especially the ones that primarily stream on Twitch, would you say it's easier to get started on Twitch than YouTube? If they're wanting
money?
Yeah.
I think it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like 50 followers, like 3 average views. That's literally a participation trophy. Anybody can hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you stream regularly, you'll get there. Like,
You'll get there eventually, even if it takes a while.
yeah.
Stick to a schedule, I think, when you're starting out.
Yeah, don't be like me.
And the
I
big
started
thing
streaming in like 2017, bro. It didn't hit affiliate till 2021. So be consistent.
Yeah. Another important thing is don't go in going like, oh yes, I'm gonna do this to make big bucks. I'm gonna get so many followers. Just don't worry about following game trends either. Like, pro tip: the bigger a game release is, the less likely you're gonna get people in your stream because huge people are probably playing it too.
Yeah.
Just play what you think is fun, and if people see you having fun and having a good time, they will stick around.
I actually see that advice quite often from various YouTubers and streamers that do game streaming content. It's like they're always like, yeah, play the things you enjoy.
Big time. Yeah, if I could give like my number one piece of advice to any new streamers, it's forget about the numbers. Like even the 50 follower count to get affiliate, forget about it. Like just have fun, invite your friends. That's what matters. I totally agree with that. It's the fun that matters, not the numbers.
Literally hide the numbers from yourself. Like literally don't look at any numbers pages.
That's what I did.
Do everything you can to hide the numbers for yourself. Don't even keep an eye on like the affiliate requirements. When you hit the requirements, they will send you an email. You will know. You do not have to keep an eye on it. Just focus on streaming and having fun, and if anything's gonna come, it's gonna come.
The email part is actually very good to know.
When I reached affiliate status, they never sent me an email.
Oh no.
Email
Yeah,
isn't
sometimes
like a
Twitch
big
breaks.
They didn't tell me at all. I figured it out about 2 weeks afterward. Like, oh yeah, by the way, you're eligible for affiliate. Cool, nice.
Yeah, Twitch will sometimes break. Like, I hit affiliate, I got the email, but then it took like a month or 2 to process everything.
Oh,
I had to like put through all of my stuff again. So sometimes Twitch will break.
Yeah.
Sometimes you won't get the email. Sometimes you
And
won't get accepted. It's a
And-
pain.
Boy, does it break! It once took me like 2 months to get a freaking emote approved before I had instant approval. Right?
only 2 months.
Oh god, for how long was that one?
I waited
approved for?
7.
I forgot how. Which emote was that, by the way? I can't remember.
That emote was which was it? The butt wiggle?
Oh yeah,
think
it's
it was
probably
your
the
butt
butt
wiggle.
wiggle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was your butt
the
wiggle.
butt. I got my butt wiggle emote denied.
Yeah, I know, because you called it cake, didn't you?
That's not butt. It's not even butt. It's not even booty. I know people that have emotes named booty, and it's gotten there
Mine's
just fine.
booty, and it got through perfectly
See?
fine.
I don't know. I don't know.
Uncalled.
Yeah, mine
The
needed some time.
indignation.
Can you put my booty in chat?
Yeah,
There's
my
just
ass.
there goes just the stream of booties.
Yes.
Look at all the booties. Mine's
And I'm sure
special.
Feather has
I called a
everybody's.
completely different person
Oh.
than everyone else to get my booty made. I decided I had to be special for some reason.
You and Katie are the only two streamers that I know that have a booty that's done by someone other than
Yeah,
Flynn.
look, mine's the odd one out. It looks so different. You can see it. You can tell which one's mine.
I made my own.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
so
that's
much
fine.
slower
yeah,
than the
that's
other
me.
ones.
There's so
much
many.
what?
I need to
It's
upload
slower.
mine. I slowed its animation down.
So much ass.
There's
so much.
This is
Yeah,
what we love about Twitch
I love
Trot.
the little
Yep.
the
Come
other
for the
type
content,
of
stay
Phoenix
for the
Feather.
games.
My
We-
most used emote is my booty emote by a mile. I think the
God, same.
usage in the last 30 days is 1,500.
at this rate, I'm gonna need to get one done
What
too.
was mine?
Hold on.
Oh, I want to check too. Hold on.
While you guys
I
are,
have to look at the bad numbers to look that up, so I'm not looking.
Mine doesn't show.
Oh yeah.
It won't
Mine's
tell
not
me.
coming either.
I will say for those of you that are trying to do YouTube streaming, if you are expecting to get paid for the videos, like you have ads on it or whatever, do look at it long enough to make sure they didn't demonetize it for arbitrary reasons. Because I have to, like, about half of my streams, I have to go back and tell them, no, this is not unsafe for advertisers. And almost I've had 2 out of all of the ones that I've appealed that they have not turned over and given me the advertisement back.
Oh goodness.
Aw.
Yay, YouTube.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'd talk bad about them, but then they demonetize me.
I would join in the bad talk because I was a YouTube streamer first, but I don't want to demonetize you.
See, part of the reason
sucks.
part of the reason I still use YouTube for streaming is the fact that, like, all of my campaigns, I want them to, like, be archived. And last I checked with Twitch, and it may have been a while, and they may have changed this, but the VODs only stay up for like a few weeks or months or something like that.
It's
which is
1
why you
week for
export them.
non-affiliates, 2 weeks for affiliates, and I think it's like 2 months for partners.
Actually do a hack. You can actually do a hack. You can highlight the entire VOD, and it'll just stay up on your channel as a highlight forever. I've done
never
that
thought
for
of that.
years.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you
I
can
never
really
even
do
thought
that.
about that either.
And you can still clip from it. You can clip from highlights. So literally all my VODs going back since I started streaming are still sitting on my Twitch channel, and I can clip from any of them whenever I want.
Oh, I
Huh.
should do that.
Noted. But also you
Yeah.
can export Twitch VODs to YouTube
Mm-hmm.
directly.
Yeah.
Which is what I have to do. So you can in fact save your VODs still.
Yeah.
Yeah, VODs do disappear, but like the highlights, they stay forever.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do with the. I just happen to have the equipment and the bandwidth to handle dual streaming, so I'm at this point with 12K on YouTube. I'm gonna stick around for that. Don't worry, anybody that's on YouTube. I will not be going anywhere.
Yeah. I would just like to point out, to derail everything, that my butt has been used 10 times more this year alone than my second most used emote.
Oh my god.
1,020 times compared to
Oh
729.
my god.
Was
Also-
that at the beginning of January or since this time last year?
Since January.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ever since I
Also-
got my bot emote, hang on.
Oh
If
god.
I tab
How much
into
is it?
there, my bot has been used 5.22 thousand times.
Jesus.
Oh,
Nice.
gosh.
Twitch chat is so full of asses right now.
I know.
Dream, baby.
Asses.
But, I saw Ace in the chat letting you guys know that apparently Prime, like Amazon Prime subs and people who have Prime connected to their Twitch get to keep their VODs for longer, which is why mine are
Yeah.
still up. Which is I
It's the
didn't know
same-
that.
Oh,
It's the same with
What the
Twitch
heck?
Turbo.
Of course.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
That's interesting.
Really?
So
Interesting.
So
fancy.
my Prime is making my VODs stay up so much longer, which is why I went to my page and it was like, why the hell is this still up? How is this not gone yet?
I can't believe I'm considering buying Twitch Turbo. This is terrible.
Mood.
Is there a difference between Turbo and Prime?
Turbo,
you-
Turbo is like YouTube Red. No, you don't have to see any ads.
I don't
And
really.
then Prime is basically
Prime-
you have Amazon Prime and they gift you one free sub or one
Yes.
channel.
Shoot, do I
Yeah.
have my Amazon Prime connected to my account?
Also, it's
Reminds
no
me,
longer
Heart
it's no
of
longer
Life,
called
damn it.
Twitch Prime. It's now Prime Gaming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which reminds me, Heart, I want to renew my dang thing. Gimme, go live, dang it.
Also, yes, Shadow.
You can do it offline.
I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. And all of these lovely people here also stream to Twitch. And apparently
And
Pashy
one-
streams to everything under the sun.
Yes, I was about to say, and one definitely streams to lots of things.
Everything. I do not touch D Live or Kick with a 50-foot pole.
That's actually
Or
that is a perfect segue because I was actually about to ask about Kick because I've heard a lot of things about it, both good and bad.
I
What is
tried it.
I've
It was
only
kind
heard
of-
bad.
Yeah. It
My-
feels like it's harder to grow.
I have my
Hmm.
2 cents about Kick,
I think a lot of us
Which-
do.
which are do not.
Yeah.
That's two.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that it's not very friendly to queer creators, and I'm pretty sure that, like, not just me, but, like, a significant portion of my community, like 80 to 90%, is some flavor of queer. So I'm not going to
Hello.
risk exposing
I'm
myself and them
pretty
to
sure
that
that the
kind of thing.
entire lineup today
Is queer.
is queer in some sort of way. I don't know about nameless, but like all of us guests.
Yeah.
yeah, all the guests are. I am not.
I mean, you're in the vampires community. I think it counts.
But
All right. You're right.
realistically speaking, though, if they ostracize the LGBT community, that's like a good chunk of bronies, like a massive chunk of bronies. So, yeah, I could see that that would be something you would want to stay away from as a brony streamer.
I think
Yeah.
it's a
Absolutely.
massive chunk of really good streamers, like overall. A lot of the
Yeah.
good streamers I've met are queer, and like, yeah.
Well, I
not
was talking
even-
more along the lines of demographics that you guys stream to.
Yeah, that too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, I don't
There's-
just aim for ponies. I try to pull in some furry demographic and like some
Yes.
like some people who were bronies back in 2012 and just like my attitude and so like I am trying
Yeah.
to diversify like a little bit, you know, like I'm not going to pull in too many normies, but like neurodivergents of all flavors, queers of all
Who needs
flavors,
normies?
furries, like I
Furries,
can pull in more than
bronies.
just current bronies, you know.
Yeah.
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 Anyone's welcome in my stream.
Yes.
Mhm,
Uh, but like aside from the issues with like community on Kick, it just feels harder to get noticed. From what the short time that I did stream on Kick when it was, brand new and kind of
Mhm.
just starting, because I did like their what do you call it? The payout type stuff because they pay more, and I got to pay bills.
Understandable.
But it's a lot harder to get noticed when you are just starting.
My understanding is like a lot less people watch that compared to Twitch and YouTube too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
Twitch and YouTube have the seniority. Kick has to like take audience from them, and so they definitely have a smaller chunk of the market.
They also
Yeah.
they also have a bad reputation for harboring the people that get banned from Twitch and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yikes.
There's a few names over there that I've heard about on channels that talk about people that have caused problems in the internet. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would see that being another reason why it's not a great idea to go there.
It could be a
Absolutely.
reputational. Being on Kick could be a reputational blow to yourself. Like it could reduce your credibility.
Yeah,
I can see
the-
that.
yeah, I could definitely see that as well. There's a lot of different things that could apply to that.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a question that I believe I asked the artists at one point, but with the advent of generative AI, does that affect y'all at all, or are you guys worried about that, especially with like the deepfake stuff?
Oh, as an artist, I have my opinions on AI, but when it comes to streaming, I'm not really so worried because you like, other than like that one bot that 4chan turned into a freaking Nazi in like a week.
Oh gosh.
They,
oh God, what?
like, there hasn't
Watch out.
really been an AI movement coming onto Twitch because like you can make AI generated videos, but it's kind of hard to do that live.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
know about Neurosama? Does anybody know who Neurosama is?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking
Mm.
about.
What do you mean Nazi? What the
Oh,
fuck?
Oh, it might have been a different one. They made her
No.
say racist stuff.
Oh,
No, the
Oh,
Neurosama
God.
is only control. Oh, that was very early on. There's now safeguards in the code to like stop her
Okay.
from saying stuff like that. That was like 2-3
Yeah.
years ago.
Oh,
There are now
okay.
safeguards, so she can't say stuff like that on stream.
Okay.
Oh
Just
goodness.
this and last year, I have seen 28 AI streams.
What in the
Oh,
heck?
you know
Huh.
that's true.
Which are all made by the same creator,
Of course.
Oh.
and they
Oh
are
goodness.
all the same, essentially. Just
think-
different characters.
oh,
I
wait, are
think
you
the
talking about
biggest-
those one?
What happened?
Define this one.
Like the Family Guy ones?
No. That's another one.
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about like the one that like the AI that constantly generates steamed hams over and over again?
Oh my God.
No. There is
The SpongeBob one?
there is one running politic debates.
Oh,
There's
Oh,
one.
no.
There's one being
Oh, no.
literally
Why
Santa
that?
Claus.
I've seen the
And-
Jesus one.
Yeah, and then
That's
there's
the
the
one I've
Jesus
seen.
one.
Did they just feed it the Bible and say go ham?
It reads
know.
random
Probably.
stuff from the chat.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
people can like
God.
ask him questions and he'll respond.
Yeah.
That's concerning. I think
Oh,
the only
dear.
thing
I
I'm
guess.
concerned about with AI and streaming is them trying to copy our voices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of where I was heading that question towards. It.
I
Like,
mean, we do own
because
our
that's
voices.
scary.
Like theoretically, we would have legal recourse. That would be
Yeah.
like that is like
Yes.
illegal if we were able to pursue it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it still doesn't take away the fact that they can still
Mm-hmm.
clip things or use our voices in
Yeah.
harmful kind of ways before we can even catch it, assuming that we
Mhm.
even catch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I've always been afraid
Assuming you
of.
even know about it.
Yeah. It's some
See,
scary shit.
I mean, if
My-
you don't know about it, how much can it actually hurt you? I mean, somebody makes you say some weird stuff. You never actually said it. I mean, it's stupid. You might wish they wouldn't do that, but like, I mean, what's the actual worst that they can do with just your voice? You can just say, no, that was something fake someone made and move on. Or, like, am I missing something more concerning?
Well, if it was like, say they generated a voice clip of you saying something that could get you like canceled, like something really bad, and it was convincing
something
enough.
really bad.
Yeah, if
And
it was
people
convincing
didn't
enough for
bother
people
to come
question,
to you.
how are you going to prove that it wasn't you that said that or generated that voice clip?
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
there's
like
no way to
there's,
prove
like,
that it wasn't you.
aren't there like things that you can like upload stuff to see if it's generated? And I feel like I've built up enough of a reputation that like people would take my word for it. Like they're just gonna have like, where are they gonna say this magical voice clip came from? What's the story behind it? If it's just a clip of me saying something terrible with like no context to it, it makes it being fake like a lot more reasonable, you know? Like,
Man, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah, but at the same time, there are going to be people that don't know you very well, and
Yeah.
it could spread like wildfire and hurt you. Because
Also, you make a good point about there being a tool to recognize AI generated things. Because I know for at least
that a thing?
image generating algorithms, a lot of them have what's called an invisible watermark, and it's not detectable to human or horse eyes, but you can run it through the same company's machine to recognize an invisible watermark. So it's really up to the model authors to place some sort of watermark in their work or in their models.
I mean, I'm just not really scared. I think the chances of someone doing that are small, and I think if it did happen, then I could clear it up pretty successfully. Like, maybe that's naive of
agree.
me, but like, I'm not particularly worried.
it's kind of the perk of having an entire community behind you
Yeah.
that knows you.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Very
true.
true.
Because
Yeah.
they're gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thanks
and
to
I
our
would-
wonderful peeps at Twitch Trot, that makes that easier.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I think that there's also a lot to be said with networking with other creators as well, because then like you don't have other big creators going, well, they said this thing, and not really knowing you.
Exactly. Like, because we're all in Twitch Trot. Literally, if something happens, almost all the pony streamers know all the other pony streamers. We've been hanging out. We can literally all back each other up if something does happen.
Yeah.
There's also the Creator Hub, and I've seen quite a few other, at least mentions of creator communities. So
It's a good point.
It's definitely good to have a community that knows you and friends that know you and that are in the community with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those too. That for me, as a D&D streamer, I don't really know any other D&D streamers. So like, getting to connect with other non-connected creators has been definitely a lot to help with like building a rapport with other people besides a community that, like, I have my regulars, but at the same time, I also, despite the subs count, am not view-wise that big of a channel. Which is why I find it funny every time everybody's like, "You're so famous." I'm like, not really.
It feels like it because you've been around forever.
Not really, actually. I've only been around for roughly about 3 years now.
It still feels like forever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody.
for you to gain as much traction as you have in 3 years, I think that's
Yeah.
really impressive.
Networking. It does
Yes.
wonders.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah. And it also lets you meet wonderful people.
Twitch
I
has
actually-
literally like been one of the best things to happen to me. Like it's been insane.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, same.
Love Twitch.
And then those of us that are doing things like the podcast, like this, and then the panels, and everything else, it's such a big help with the networking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also, like, one of the things that I like doing for these podcasts is getting smaller creators and bigger creators at the same time, so that everybody comes to, for your Forever Free Bronies or Prince Whatevers, but then
Yeah.
they find out about your Scarlet Furies, and I'm
I
trying
have
to
Scarlet.
trying to remember some of the other musicians that I had at the time, but you kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About streamers is that I don't think we have a Prince whatever like equivalent. So like Pony.
I mean, we have
Streamers
Prince
do.
Whatever.
Yeah, he does stream.
He don't count.
He's isn't he a
Makes
member
no
of
difference
Twitch
reason. I'm
Trot?
just saying that pony streamers,
I don't
while
think
while bronies have streamed before, people who specifically do streams as ponies were sort of a new phenomenon. So there's nobody who got like way out ahead in the pack. You know, that no person who does primarily streaming is like, for lack of a better term, a household name among bronies. You know, which gives
Yeah.
us a lot.
I'm working on it. Okay.
I think
Hey,
Phoenix got
hey.
pretty close for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix
And
is
hey,
Purpose is
together
getting up
we
there,
can
but,
get
like,
we
we're
can
not-
all get each other there.
yeah, at the same time.
That
Yeah.
might be hard. 'Cause we're
Watch
all
me.
in very different parts of our journey. So I don't think we're all gonna get there at the same time, but we'll get
Well,
there.
then everybody that's ahead needs to just quit for like however long it takes. And
But I
actually-
have
then
bills
let everybody
to
catch
pay.
up.
It's actually kind of funny that
Okay.
you mentioned Phoenix, because she was actually one of the first streamers that I saw for Bronies. And then Pashy randomly showed up, and I'm just like, hello, you do things.
Yeah.
Like,
She
literally-
just wanted to be here too, but it didn't work with her schedule.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
considering trying to figure out something so that I can like do streams
Our
with the
European friends.
yeah. I feel bad for them, but time zones they suck. I had a-
Ah, see? There, I was right. Prince is part of Twitch Trot. We do have a Prince.
But he has a fair advantage, so it doesn't count. He doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair. I think Prince was actually the first pony streamer I watched. I
don't
blame
remember for me.
I blame Ponyfest Online for that one though.
It's funny.
There.
Mm.
I started pony streaming before I knew other pony streamers were a thing. I was just like, I like streaming. I adore ponies. I hate the anime VTuber community. I'm just gonna be a pony and see what happens. And then I discovered everyone else.
Actually, this might be a funny fun fact about me. It was an anime VTuber that inspired me to start streaming, and I was originally not a pony streamer. I always had the municorn name and the like.
That's why
dumb-
you're
Oh my
corn.
god, you were a flesh tuber?
Oh gosh, oh, yeah. Oh, dark times, man. When I used to be a human. Yeah, I started out on webcam.
To be.
And yeah, and I had the unicorn name. I had the unicorn avatar that I have now. Like, fun fact about me, I'm not a My Little Pony OC. I'm like my own unicorn for my own universe, blah, blah, blah. I have a whole spiel about that. But yeah, it wasn't until like 2 or 3 months after I started streaming where I decided to finally like embrace the pony community. Because I had been a part of the community for a long time, but I didn't really get into it until like, I think December a couple years ago, 2022.
What you're saying is you're the imposter.
I am very sus. Yes, that is true. Please.
Where's my soundboard?
please no copyrighted sounds.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I am
want to-
still
I
streaming this
can't
to
even
YouTube.
play I can't even play it in stages anyway.
I
Oh,
just
thank
wanna
God.
say,
It is
I
like
know.
the Among Us noise.
I just want to say I owe a lot to all of you guys and Twitch Trot as a whole.
No.
Aw, same. I love you guys so much. I
Love
the
ya.
community so much.
Same.
Pashy, does this warm your heart as much as it warms mine?
Does what warm your heart? I'm sorry, I spaced out for the last 5 seconds.
How much the community we
Oh my Pashy.
for fuck's sake, Pashy. How much the community
You say something important in the 5 seconds I was spaced out. You weren't paying attention. Yes, it does warm my heart. I hold a lot of joy inside.
Yeah, we were
The
just
fact
saying
that the
how much
community we
we
built.
we
has
owe the Twitch
affected
Trot
everybody.
and
Yes,
how much we
yes.
love the community and love all of you guys.
It is the way.
Weh.
I don't know what else you guys expected from me. I'm sorry.
I like how-
No,
Gross.
no.
I like how
Bring that
somebody commented after that in the chat, peak Pashi behavior.
Yep, that just checks out.
Yeah. I am a giant sap and will just randomly say I love you to people that I
She's the
care
mod
about.
that doesn't
you,
have
sweetheart Nashi.
the feelings, but I'm the mod that does have the feelings. It's wonderful.
Oh.
We balance each
Aw.
other out. I'm over here sobbing and she's spacing out. I'm like, shit, bro, this community we built with Joe has grown so far. It's beautiful. And Pashi's like, huh, what?
Look, I got a lot going on up here, okay?
Our
Love
dynamic
that.
in a nutshell. Ugh.
But yeah, like, to be serious, you guys, all of you mods and all of you peeps running the Twitch Trot have definitely made a place where streamers can be safe and happy to come together.
I'm
It
so
definitely-
glad.
Yeah, it's. Are you crying? Oh my god!
she just said something about it.
I seriously just said that I'm like really happy.
Ash, are you spacing out again?
No, it's not. That's just like ADHD hearing that time. But yeah, I won't say it was easy. There were definitely some moderation decisions that had to be made to keep it a safe place. There were
Oh, good
literally
God.
terrible to deal
That's
with in the
true.
Oh,
moment, but like we
like-
always but it's worth
Trust-
it. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, trust me, you all put in a ton of effort and it shows, and it is something I greatly appreciate.
You guys' comfort is really important.
Yeah.
We want the space to be safe.
You know, it's funny. They're not talking about my community, but I've basically said the same thing before as well for the Creator Hub.
Oh yeah, you guys have done a
Aw.
great job with the Creator Hub.
Yeah.
And what Pashi
You guys
said is
really.
what Pashi said is also accurate for that one as well. Good lord.
You feel my pain.
Yeah, we've had a few explosions happen, and some of them don't stay quiet. And yeah,
But you guys
Yeah.
have handled it, and you guys are doing amazing.
Oh yeah, like even in the short time I've been there, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really glad that I got to join that little snippet of community. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I may not be like super active there, but still,
but
it's really nice.
let me see if I
Yeah.
can remember the question that I was going to bring up now. Hold on.
Oh, alright.
Nameless's brain a second.
we
Oop.
got a little too sappy.
Oh no.
The feelings, they're too much.
No, I've lost the question. Damn it.
Whoops.
It's alright.
After the stream.
What are your
remember
favorite
it right
colors?
after.
What?
Favorite colors?
Mm-hmm. I think that was.
I
Red.
wonder what my favorite color is. Looks at my OC.
I literally have
You
a
know
color
what's
code
funny?
Discord tile.
dedicated to myself.
You know
Favorite
what's
color
funny?
is red.
Oh my god! Oh my
Ain't
god!
no
I'm not
way.
the only blue horse whose favorite color is not blue.
Yes.
Yay!
I'm
Everybody with
just blue
that.
because water theme. I've always liked red.
Everybody gets super confused when I tell them my favorite color is not blue, but it's green.
Yeah. People get super confused because I'm literally blue from like head to hoof, and like people are like, "What do you mean your favorite color is red?"
Yeah.
I still don't believe it. This is an.
I found the question.
I know it.
Sorry. Collabs. How do you guys do collabs? That's
don't.
the shorthand.
I don't.
No?
I
I would love to though.
Yeah, theoretically, I just
None.
haven't been able to figure out when to do it.
I'd collab with you, Pashy.
I know
Same.
a lot of you would. So many people have DM'd asking if they want to do collabs, and I want to, but my brain is like, it's so much planning. Because theoretically, the way I'd want to go about it is I'd want to like have a non-stream gaming session with a person, and then to make sure that we actually get along in a VC.
Yeah,
and
that's
and,
fair.
and and like we actually have to schedule like a stream where we're both available, and like I guess my brain is just dreading like scheduling two different things because I'm like mad busy. I work a full
Mhm.
job on top of like my normal streaming and all my
get
moderation
it.
work, and holy cow,
You
like
do so much, and
you
it
don't
shows.
understand. I have not
Yeah.
played video games for fun in maybe a year. Like literally, I only play video games on stream.
Same,
right?
actually.
What? That's not fun.
It is, but like just purely for fun, not fun
are you thinking
and
about the
an
numbers?
additional thing.
Yeah, I feel
We
that.
literally went over this in the panel. If you're not streaming for fun, then what's the point?
Yeah.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun. But like
It's
simple,
fun.
but there's a difference between games I play for streaming and like games that I play just to game,
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I collab rarely. I would love to be able to do more, but I don't know how to approach people about it.
Same.
That's actually
do like
Enter
impromptu
their
collabs, Nasty.
DMs with a fun stream idea you think they'd like, and they either say yes or no.
yeah. That's actually what I was about to say. You just come at them with an idea. It's like don't do the thing where people do, where it's like, can I ask you a question? It's like
Oh,
you
I
already
ask
did.
that. I hate that. Or just
I just
hi.
recently
Would
stopped
you
doing
like to
collabs.
play a
Alright.
game?
No,
I
Heart.
don't know if that's any better.
You still do collabs, sort of. You come
Yeah,
and
sort
join
of,
our,
but not officially.
Oh,
I mean, you do our guest week stuff,
Yeah, but I don't do official collabs anymore.
and that's okay. I don't do official collabs either. I just have a guest week.
Same.
I just
Minus
kind
the
of,
guest
I just
week.
kind
I
of
just
end
put
up in
up.
places.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a mood considering how many people's channels that you can find me on. If you go looking through
Yeah.
old videos for other people, you'll find me. Sometimes just a cameo. Other times I'm most of the video. That's actually how a lot of people found me, which is kind of why I brought up the collaboration question.
That's really cool.
Let me just casually fucking eat a DM.
Yeah. My last collab was during my anniversary subathon, where I had a trio of friendos do a pony Jeopardy. That was fun.
Oh, I guess it depends on what you consider a collab. Because like I would have considered like your Minecraft stream a collab when you were with Iron and I. That that's kind of like
Oh,
how
yeah.
I like to operate, is like kind of flying by the seat of my flank and just joining people. I like to do that.
I mean, at that point, it would like. I feel like there's like two types of collabs for you guys. The hey, I'ma just hop in this, and then the other being that like, oh yeah, let's do a thing together, this specific thing at this time.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that. Never thought about it that way, but yeah, you could say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like most if you do like an official collab or something like that, that's then planned and announced like days in advance or something like that, and then you have the spontaneous stuff that hey, this person is doing a live stream. I'm gonna be on the live stream because I decided so for 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had that where people
And
will
then
just
you
like
don't
hop into the chat.
announce that because you're just there and you forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you're like me and you forget to announce literally anything.
Or
Same.
that, yeah.
I have had times like that where I just
Todd,
start
what did
streaming
DM
and,
me?
like I didn't even remember to ping my own Discord that I was starting.
I have Dino set up so that it will ping everybody for me because otherwise nobody would ever get pinged.
I'm about
smart.
to send something into the chat that I was just sent.
About half
from
of
a
my
viewer.
about half of my streams are a jump scare for the viewers.
Same.
Oh my god. That is very.
I'm,
You know,
I'm
that's kind of
sorry
just
to
the-
interrupt, but
that is
oh my god, Pod,
Honestly,
thank you for that.
that is the mental image that I had, anyways. The eyes slowly drift off in opposite directions.
Cheating.
Anyways,
beautiful.
next question. So you guys do variety gaming, which means you guys get a lot of different games that you can play. Is there ever a point where you look at a game and go, I can't play that for whatever reason?
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some things just wouldn't be good. Either A, wouldn't be good stream content, or B, there's a certain thing you sacrifice by playing a game on stream that you don't want to sacrifice when you play that particular game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A great example for me is I did end up streaming it, a second run of it, but I did my initial blind playthrough of it off stream, Pikmin 4. Because that is a series that means the world to me, so I wanted to experience it first with my full attention on it, and not split between streaming and chat and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say there are some games that I play in a way that isn't really a normal way to play a streaming game. Like, there are some games that I like to treat them as sandboxes. I turn cheats on and I fuck around for several hours. And even though I'm having lots of fun, that's not what people come looking under that game tag or coming to streams looking for. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be getting judged by chats, that's like I'm doing that on my own time. Like, I literally played through Cult of the Lamb, but I used a cheating service to have invincibility the whole time.
Oh wow.
So like
I didn't know that was a thing.
Infinite, because like I just wanted to make a nice little cult, so I was able to get infinite food, so I could always feed my villagers like perfect food. I like giving them best beds, and like never die, so they never lose faith in me. And just I like to play some games the way they're not meant to be played. Turn on cheats, and people don't really want to watch streams like that. That's just for me.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
run into that issue with how I play Animal Crossing.
I don't know. I
People do
feel
not-
like
people do not like time travel.
I feel like
yeah.
there's
Everyone
a,
does it though.
Like, I would never judge anyone for it, but for some reason, like, the wider Animal Crossing community will like put you on a stake if they find out that you time travel.
Yeah, I just flat out put like a disclaimer the first several times I streamed it. I was like, I'm time traveling. If you don't like it, go away. Please.
Deal with
I
it.
don't want to deal with you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be
Yeah.
mad at me
Y'all
for
also have
time
time
traveling,
traveling
so I
spells.
get these goddamn rocks to spawn.
Are they still not spawning?
So I'm in this weird area right now with finding out what I want to play, because I'm currently bored from my Steam library. I'm bored of every single game that I have.
I know that feeling too well.
So
Yeah, same.
me deciding on what I'm gonna stream for the day is basically like, do I really wanna play this?
Like,
No.
want a bunch of new games because Steam and other websites release free games all the time. Like literally, like a few times a month, a game will just be free for a few days. Like in Amon's server, there's a bot that literally in a channel like lets you know whenever a free game on a website has suddenly gone free. And I've gotten a shit ton of free games that way. So if you look
Ooh.
into that, you could get a whole bunch of free games that way. Don't have to spend any more money, but suddenly you have a whole bunch of like new options to choose from.
or be like me and just have randomly just over 200 games in your library.
Do something like what's it called? Humble Bundle, or like there's ways to get a
Oh,
shit
those
ton
are
of
always
games
good.
Oh yeah, Humble Bundle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there are like all these ways to get a shit ton of games cheap. Just get a
Yeah.
bunch of random stuff, see if anything looks interesting.
Man, there's And like every once in a while, you'll get like a game that surprises you. You'll be like, "Should I stream this? I'm not sure if it'll do well." And then like you stream it anyway, and then it does amazingly.
Oh yeah.
So have you guys had any games that you didn't stream because of the community surrounding them?
I think I have.
Yes.
I
just kind of-
specifically avoid streaming Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep, same.
Because I'm still very much a new player. I only learned how to play so I could play with my fiance.
No.
And and it annoys people how little I actually know about the game. And the fans are very a little bit rabid sometimes.
I'm not like take it as someone who's played Yu-Gi-Oh for the longest time. Like I don't understand why that specific card game, like out of all the card games, that specific one is like the most rabid.
Speaking of rabid fan bases, one that I've seen that I was actually a part of the fan base for a little while, still very much a huge fan of the game, but Undertale. And if you don't play it the right way, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I've heard some horror stories about people that decided to run genocide routes.
Yeah, like there have been.
Everybody wants you to like run the pacifist route first. Like your first run must be a perfect pacifist run. You can never touch the neutral route, and only after you try the pacifist can you try out a genocide.
Yeah, like I still to this day haven't played Undertale because
Neither have I.
Because I have this thing. It's probably something anxiety related, but like the more I hear someone like people going, "You have to play this, you have to play this," the less it makes me want to play it. So since that was like the entire Undertale community for like the first 2 weeks of its existence, it just turned off my entire want to play it.
Yeah.
Good to
The
know.
opposite
I've
end of the
always wanted to play,
spectrum.
but
I have 100 hours in it. I have 100 hours
God.
in Undertale.
I love
Nice.
the game.
I actually don't know how many hours I have in it, but I know that I've completed it 3 times on 2 separate consoles.
Looks like I have 67.4 hours.
I'm
But I
glad you
played it
guys.
so many
I'm glad
times.
you guys enjoy it though.
I will
I
say
don't have any
though,
negative feelings about it. I just have no want to play it.
I will say
Yeah,
though, from a game
same.
design point, Pashi, you're actually meant to do a neutral first because you're.
I know that's how you're supposed to do it. I was just speaking for about like what the fandom seems to expect you to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I
the
know
most
the
famous,
lore. I read the wiki back to front. I know how this works.
like the most famous example is Markiplier never finished his playthrough after putting out like 2 episodes because the fans just kept like cussing him out in his comment section for
gosh.
killing someone in game.
Oh yeah. Everybody gets all up in arms if you kill Goat Mom. So
Oh yeah. I've seen enough about that.
I actually,
Go ahead.
I do have a game, or I guess it's 2 games in one, that I am very hesitant to stream at times because random people will come into my chat begging to join me or trying to ask me to do things. And that's the Roblox Friday Night Funkin' clone that I usually play offline.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Oh
dear.
god, any kind of multiplayer game,
Yeah, like
a lot of people will come in and beg.
oh man, I have a story from that.
Oh no.
So before like my earliest streaming days, like even before I turned my account to an anime VTuber thing. I was like a Splatoon streamer, like that was like at
Ooh, I've heard
minimum
that one's
half
rough.
of what I streamed. And like
Oh goodness.
I would just be like in ranked matches doing things and stuff, and I would have people just like come into my chat, ask if they could play, and then they would just leave. And if I said no,
Yeah, I think that happened.
Yeah,
a
I've had
lot,
that
too.
happen too.
I have a list on Steam labeled "Not So Fun Games."
Oh no.
Oh no.
It has literally every single one of the quote-unquote troubled games.
Oh no.
These may or may not include Apex Legends, PUBG, and Rainbow
boy.
Six Siege.
Basically all
Yeah.
of the games that people come in and get very violent about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
try to stay
have
away from
played
biscuits.
each one of those once on stream. Every single time there was someone being really, really, really poisonous in my chat.
Oof.
Yeah, there's just some games you can't really stream without having to deal with all of that.
Yeah,
One game I stream a lot that I'm surprised I've gotten actually like none of that. I had one person come in, but they got booted out pretty quick. Is so I stream Hearts of Iron 4, but with the Equestria War Pony mod on it. So I think sight of that mod chases a lot of them away.
The pony mods definitely do chase some normies away.
Oh hell no!
Oh, no,
not the
pony.
ponies.
Oh god, yeah.
VTubers models in general chase a lot of the normies away.
Oh
That
yeah.
mod is better than the base game, by the way.
Oh, I
Oh,
bet.
God.
I am so impressed. But
Like it legit runs better than the base Hearts of Iron 4.
Damn.
See.
So one, I don't normally have that problem. The one thing I've come close to is a tiny bit of trouble with Wizard 101 because it's an MMO and people are always shocked I'm not running like the best meta for my particular level. Like, what do you mean you didn't grind this one boss for 10 hours to get
Oh,
this
God.
specific piece of armor that are best for your class? And I play a balanced class. It's a support class. I end up soloing a lot. I've kind of specced weirdly to turn myself into like a weird glass cannon, and some people like don't like that. But like I can't sit around all day waiting for a person to support. I gotta be doing the story content. So I've specced myself appropriately. You know, sometimes the support class has to solo, man. I got content to make. I can't be sitting around waiting for a team up. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a rule in my chat about be careful with backseating. I'm happy with quick tips, but don't bash me on my build. And like everything's been mostly fine, you know. Anyone causes a ruckus, that's what the ban button's for.
Yeah. that-
Yeah, I feel you on that one more so as a MMO player. I've played Destiny 2, Guild Wars 2, Warframe, you name it. I've probably touched it at least once. Several thousand hours in those games that I listed collectively. And yeah, meta builds can be something that is very... Yeah, just no.
I have experience of that meta build stuff. It's not fun at all.
I still remember the original Destiny where it was Galahorn or Kick.
Oh yeah.
I just play for the power fantasy and the lore and to pretend to be a wizard. I'm not here for the RPG mechanics, man. Just let me pretend to be a powerful wizard. Stop getting my ass kicked in battle.
Aww.
Like,
You know how hard it is to solo as a support player.
like the only time I could see there being a reason to like be upset at somebody for not having a meta build is if they're in like a raid in a in-game content and they're one of the players. Like I can get that a little more because like it's built to make you need a lot of the meta stuff, but if they're doing just fine, they don't need to switch to meta.
Yeah, it's I think the worst experience I've had was I was with a person playing Destiny 2 and they were like, why are you using this build? It's old. I'm like, what do you mean old? Well, there's this other build that got released 30 minutes ago on a forum somewhere and you're not using it.
What the hell?
What?
Stuff like
Like,
that
yeah,
is
you're
why
never
I
gonna-
never follow the meta in games.
The meta
Jeez,
changes
people.
regularly, especially for
Yeah.
for Destiny players. Destiny, Warframe, both like their meta every update is different. So like, there's no point in like other than like the freak accidents where there was that one they called it the craftening, and it was so much fun.
Don't remind me.
Oh, I was one of the ones that managed to get a hand cannon to shoot like a shotgun at full auto. So yeah, I had fun with that. But other than stuff like that, there's no reason to like pay that much attention to like what's going on necessarily. And I've noticed another popular game right now, Helldivers 2, runs into that issue a lot too. You get the people like,
dear.
you need to use this. Only thing is that one has friendly fire on, so a lot of people get wrongfully executed.
Ugh.
Eesh. See, this is why I don't play games like that.
See, I enjoy
that's not
games
the
like
reason.
that.
That's not the reason why, but like, this is
Yeah.
definitely a good reason to keep me away from it.
And
It's that kind of like adds to like the idea of having a group like Twitch Trot that you can like play with people that way you're not having to be at the mercy of randos, and you join
I've
in.
seen a lot of people jumping in with like, hey, can we play? Or is anybody available to play? And it's so good to see.
yeah,
that, like, they do it even off stream. So like, we just get random people in the streamer chat. Hey, is anybody available to like play right now? I'm not streaming, but I don't want to be with randos.
I would join in if my laptop could run Helldivers too.
I need to try it.
Aw.
I own it. I just haven't played it yet.
I'll say things at the end. Let's see. I don't have that many more questions, and it looks like we only have one viewer-based question, unless you want to see if you can gather me up a few more, or if anybody said anything that I missed, because I've never had Twitch chat be this active, so...
I'm sure that there's been questions that we've missed in the chats.
That's Ice's job. That's why he's here. I don't pay him, but he collects the questions for me.
You pay him in hugs.
And had pets.
Hugs and head pats are the best kind of payments. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
One of those. I can't pay me, so please help. Normally, Allie's here too, but
Yeah.
Allie seems to be busy.
yeah, she's having a rough time of it. So
Oh.
No,
No.
I hope things get better.
see. So Ice asked the question: make content for the viewers you have, or the viewers you want.
Viewers
Make
you have.
content for me. I make content
Yeah.
that I'd like to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That.
Like I make the content that I'd like to see. I cater to my own tastes, and that because like I like everything a certain way, like the exact content I'd want to see, and, that brings in people because I'm not the only person in the world who wants content that specific way.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what Pashy said is exactly what I was gonna say. Like, make content for yourself because that's what you're gonna have the most fun with, and you having fun is what's going to attract people and keep people there.
Yeah.
I-
Same
I-
here. Sorry. Like same, but also if I have to pick between the two, I would choose to create content for the viewers I want. Because that's what I did like starting out. Like it was for me.
And that's how
but it was
you
also...
gathered all of the wholesome people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I wanted to like kind of curate and foster like a wholesome, welcoming culture. And so that is kind of the stage that I set for my channel.
See, I guess that's also for me as well because I'll mostly do it for myself, but sometimes I'll like think about what the viewers want and see, and like my mind will go, maybe this will be fun. I'll try it.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
sometimes it does end up like that.
I guess it's kind of
Yeah.
a mix of all three. Like you kind of have to like it's good
Kind of have to find a balance.
Yeah.
exactly. It's good to have all three.
Between like, what do I like to do? What do my viewers like to see me do? What kind of people do I want in my chat and in my channel and in my community?
And then you have me, who's in between all of them, and the answer to the question for me is I do not know.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes
Is
you
that-
just don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
A piece of advice once. I don't remember where I saw it, but it said, create one piece of content that you'll love, create one piece of content you know your audience will love, and create one piece of content that you know both you and your audience will love.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good little thing.
Yeah, that is definitely
Thought-
really good to
I thought it was
have.
cool. I can't remember where I heard it for the life of me, but it's definitely stuck with me.
Well, I'm gonna be keeping that in my head from now on. Thanks, Passion.
Yeah.
Passion.
I'm gonna forget it
Yeah.
immediately after the podcast ends. But thank you.
I'll remind you. I'll just text it to you so that it's
Yay.
forever in. It'll be forever in your messages because we never use our phones.
That's true. That's true.
Next question I have here is the nameless one here? No, I am not.
Wait,
I saw that.
whose podcast is this? How did I get here?
We're talking to a
Suddenly,
ghost.
it's Pashies.
Oh gosh.
Yo, YouTube channel has 12,000 fucking subs. Hell yeah.
Pashy's the
Um,
doom of our community. Will it Pashy?
Oh no! Not the giggle. What
Actually,
was that?
there are two more actual questions. Not that wasn't an actual question. It's just kind of a more of a jokey one. Where did you find? I didn't even see that one. Where did you find that one?
Oh, hold
Huh?
on.
Do you want a spicy mango from Cookie Gum 12 for heart?
Oh, question for Heart.
Why does this keep coming up? This was in my server literally yesterday.
So this is just the thing.
I think it's the same user
It's
too.
just a thing apparently, and it's from the
If you
same
don't want
person
it, I'll
too.
take it.
No, it's
For the
mine.
Mango Queen.
It is mine. You will not have it.
Will you share? Sharing is caring. Sharing is magic.
Okay,
That's
No,
what-
it's
you
my
come
spicy
to
mango.
Harmony, so when you come see us at Harmony, I'm gonna bring a mango and some chamoy.
Oh my god.
So I have on more than one occasion brought a mango to a con with me as a prop since I'm a bat pony.
Oh,
God.
I love that.
Is that where this is coming from, or is that just
Yes.
side? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's because of bat ponies
it's
and
bat pony
mangoes.
stuff. Yeah,
Bat
bat
ponies love
and
mangoes.
I am slightly less confused now.
So Nashi, you're gonna bring one mango. Okay. I have
So-
to one up you then. I have to bring
Oh,
two.
no.
Joke's on you, I'm gonna roll in with a wheelbarrow carrying an entire mango tree.
Fine, I'll bring
Oh,
a truckload.
Yeah, and then there'll be Iron Pone in the back bringing in a car full of onions for me. I want to cry.
Well, you'll have plenty of onions. Make sure you can do so.
Just hand me some chicken nuggies and I'm good.
Someone was gonna bring me a piece of
I
cheese
want
to Harmony, but they
chicken
forgot.
nuggets now.
Oh no! Not the cheese.
Are they gonna slap it in your face?
No, they were just gonna hand me a piece of cheese because you can fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. Therefore, I cheese.
That's been the secret all along.
Kind of cheese. This is very important information. What kind of cheese?
It was supposed to be Colby Jack because that's my favorite.
Oh, I love
Mhm,
Colby
mhm.
Jack.
Oh really?
Yes.
I'm people call me weird for liking extra sharp white cheddar because they think I wouldn't with how picky I am, but that's like the
I love
best cheese
cheese.
to me.
Give me cheese.
Yes,
I don't care what kind, as long as it's not pepper jack. God, no.
that's
spicy
okay.
cheese.
I'll take all your pepper jack. I love pepper jack.
Mhm.
Take all the spicy cheese. Give me everything else. I don't care if it's sharp. I don't care if it's dull. Gimme.
Yeah,
Anyone
well,
who knows me, just say you don't want anything spicy. Just give it to me. I'll take care of it.
Happily.
Remember.
Looks at the bottle of Carolina Reaper hot sauce in my fridge.
What?
Oh, darn! I had so much of that. No.
Oh goodness, we have a couple of questions flooding in.
Yes, we do. Give me just a second. I'll read the next one. Jags McFiddles asks, here's a question to all the VTubers. Where will you be going? Where will you going to be 10 years from now? I feel like that sentence did not quite
Basically,
translate.
where will you be in 10 years
Can
from
you
now? How
imagine
will it
yourself?
affect?
Will it affect
How
will it affect the
your
change?
life?
Yeah. We
Oh,
just kind of
Can
copy
you
them verbatim,
imagine
and I have to
yourself?
translate after.
Don't ask me what I think my future will be like, because I literally don't know. My life is fucking random every day, mostly bad, but
Erratic.
mostly random. So
Bad.
things could change.
I
Yeah.
I am not VTuber, but I will also answer question. I will be here. As long as I am breathing, I will be here.
Oh, same. Like,
You'll die with the herd.
Yep, I will die with the herd, baby. I'm gonna
Same
be screaming
here.
and arting for the rest of my freaking life if I have to.
Oh.
Like, I am never leaving Pony.
Yeah, I will definitely be part of the pony.
Hold on, I want to know the answer to this next question real quick. Pashi, what's the weirdest site that you've been found on by a viewer?
Like the weirdest thing I've been doing when someone came on.
No,
I'm assuming they say
The
website.
website.
What is the most out-of-pocket place that a viewer has found you?
On a website? I mean, I
Yeah.
put out a lot of weird ass shorts. There's the infamous commissions Kingster short.
I love that short.
What? I am not familiar with that short.
Oh god, remind me to send it to you afterwards.
Thank you.
For the
Oh,
rest
that
of
is
you
such a good
watching,
one.
check out the links in the description for her. If you are also curious on what she's talking about.
Yes,
I
please.
can find it real quick if y'all want to know. Hang on, shorts. There's
Oh, we want to know.
Okay,
Oh, I love
okay.
that short
I
so
found
much.
It only has 293 views on it, shockingly. So, I mean, it
not
did better
enough.
on Twitter. Where do you want me to paste it? In the chat here in Discord? There you go.
Yeah, that works.
There you
Oh
go.
boy.
I don't know if you guys.
Ta-da! Commission kick. Commission kick. Aye.
Yeah. Here. Let me give it to Twitch and YouTube too if they're curious. Just open it up to another chat.
I love this video so much.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
never gonna live that down.
It's
Nope.
good to see
No,
Passion
you're
being so
not.
open about her kinks.
Shut up! It's not a kink.
Head pats for Pashy. I have seen that clip before now that I've watched it again.
Wait, does Twitch not have descriptions?
No,
They don't.
Twitch has
No.
panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So I
they elaborated on that question. It was like website, because I still can't get over that I found you randomly on Twitter. So, like,
Random
random places, websites that your viewers have found you.
I don't know. People don't normally come up to me and tell me where they found me, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, people, I try to spread out. I'm on a ton of different websites. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Mastodon. I'm on like Facebook. I'm on like Trovo and Nemo. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Literally, I spread out as much as possible to try to bring in as many different people.
Yeah.
You are way more
Yeah.
dedicated to that side of it than I am. Holy crap.
I am
It's
so
because
bad
of
at
Pashy that I'm getting better at it.
keeping track of socials.
Me too.
What
Can we
is
go back
social media?
to the 10 years question? Because I kind of wanted to answer that.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah,
best case scenario, the dream is I'll have like moved out because I still live with my parents. That they are so awesome. I just pay rent to them and I can stay. It's great. I feel so stable. But like, theoretically, 10 years from now, I'll have moved out. I'll have like a partner or three. You know, I'm polyam. I'm not picky. I'll have 10 years in the future. I probably make a stable income through streaming. I'll have quit my current full-time job. And maybe I'll have gone through a couple VTuber upgrades. I'll have like one of those super fancy ones, even fancier. And I'll be happy and content with life. That's where I imagine I'll be 10 years from now. Best case scenario.
Oh man.
If I had to answer 10 years from now, I have a short and simple answer. I'd probably still be stuck in Finland.
No, we're getting you out of there, dang it.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Too cold. And too far away from friends. We're bringing you closer, dang it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also hate this time zone. It sucks.
Oh.
Yeah, your time zone
Aw.
is kind of annoying.
It is.
It makes it so
10
hard to
to
schedule
6 in the
talking to
morning.
you. And so hard to schedule to spend time with you. This is not fair. But Finland, let me talk to my sister.
Anybody else want to answer the 10-year question before we go to the next one?
I'll just quickly say, like, I don't know. I have goals for sure, but 10 years is way too far out for me. I mean, 10 years is nearly half of the life I've lived so far. And
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going with the flow. Like, I'd like to own a house someday. Like,
Muni will be
maybe-
35.
oh gosh. Yeah.
In 10 years, I'll be 33.
So anyway.
I'll be 39, so
Get off my lawn!
Hey, Blue.
Yes.
I'll be 35 too. Don't
Cry.
promote me.
Are we all
Yeah.
25
No,
now?
make it 36.
Well,
I'm
I
23.
turned 25 this year.
I
So
turned
we're gonna
30
couple
this
months.
year, so
Oh,
I am an
There you
old
go.
lady. I am 32.
Oh, Nashi.
Oh,
You
goodness.
sound so young, though.
You do.
Yeah, you
I'm,
do.
I'm gonna crumble into dust tomorrow.
You're young.
No, you're
No.
not.
You're a bat pony.
But
okay,
as
now
for,
she's
like-
gonna blow away.
You're gonna get dusted. As for like 10 years, God, I don't even know what I would. 35 years old and still pony. I'd like to think that I would open my store by then and like be frequenting more cons. And I'm hoping and freaking praying that the wedding will happen before then. I would cry if we'd be engaged for 10 extra years.
Aww.
How long have you
So-
been engaged so far?
2.
Oh.
The freaking 22nd was our 2-year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
But like I'd hope that by then we'd be married and maybe have kid. Hopefully we will have both of our freaking dogs instead of just Amber. Cause Roxy is with a foster parent right now.
Hmm.
And hopefully this house won't be falling apart.
Yes.
That's about
Falling house.
yeah, it's not all of you guys know the state of the house I'm living in. It's not great.
Oh,
not
trust
great
me,
at all.
where I used to live was much worse. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Yeah, I did. This is better than where I've been, but it's not great. But like hopefully I'll have store and more cons and mirrored.
Nerd.
That sounds like
Chilled.
about everybody's dream at this point.
Yeah.
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 Except maybe the store. I don't know if all of us would want store.
I mean, I'm an artist. I make my living off this. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is how I want to be able to pay bills. So I kind of gotta figure something out.
yeah,
So physical store, and just vibing, being pony, being streamer, being artist.
Yeah.
I guess I do know one thing I would want in 10 years. I just want to stay with my current girlfriend. She's really good.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are adorable.
that's so cute.
Only she is adorable. I am not.
Shush,
Just silence.
you are adorable.
Lies.
And I'm glad that she's not here to argue against me with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 2 more questions, and then I think
And
we will. What's up?
really quick, I saw Drac write something in check, and I actually wanted to add something to my answer for weird places people have found me. Steam.
Oh, yeah.
This is a
Speaking.
life hack. Listen. If you're a streamer, I am taking you by the shoulders and shaking you around. Upload your VODs to Steam. If it, like under the game, like if a game is on Steam, upload your VOD for it to Steam. Like I have gotten so many viewers because it appears in the content page for that game. Literally, it is free views. If you're not uploading your VODs to Steam, you are missing out. Like, it is insane. Why do more people not do this? I have gotten so many new viewers just by uploading my VODs to Steam.
That's an amazing idea.
See,
Interesting.
if only I wasn't
Ashy, you're so smart.
a Switch streamer, because none of my games are on Steam.
Look how bulbous my head is. Like, I gotta have a lot of brains up here.
You got the Mega Mind Jump.
Yeah, so many wrinkles.
Yeah.
Anything
Oh
but
my
smooth.
goodness.
The
I've
wrinkliest
seen
brain.
Patsy's brain.
Now
It's
she
more
made the
wrinkly than
Megamind
my brain.
joke, and I guess it worked because the horse is blue.
Oh my god, you're right.
So, next question. CookieGum12 asks, question for anyone to answer. Have any of you played Time Splitters 1, 2, and Future Perfect? I'm assuming that's all of
I'm
them.
sorry.
I have not.
I
Nope.
don't know what that is. I'm so sorry, Cookie.
Same,
I've
I've
never
never
played
even
it.
heard of that.
You will look it
Same.
up now, though.
I've heard the name, but I know nothing about them.
Sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't put a pin in it.
Hold on. Now I gotta look this up.
We're all just gonna Google it.
And then I think this will be the last question for the night, and then we will. I have some things to say, and then we will sign off for the night. What has been all of your proudest moments with being on Twitch?
Ah,
I think I'll expand that a little to just streaming in general, because most of my streaming
I
is on
got one.
YouTube.
I got one instantly. When I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch on stream, I cried. So I have ADHD and autism, and I started having a bit of trouble in school because I didn't want to do my homework and all that.
Hey, me
and
too.
I started feeling like down, but like
Yeah.
that gave me this impression that I just wasn't capable of doing stuff, that like doing, big complicated things was beyond me. But then suddenly there was this real proof in front of me that I had built something real. Like I had 1,000 Twitch followers. I worked hard. I kept at something. I added all these little changes to make things better and better. And I had done this all on my own. Like it was proof that I am capable of things despite my disabilities. It gave me so much self-worth, and I cried on stream. It was like
Oh, there's
streaming
Feather with the clip.
Yeah, there's the clip. Yeah, Feather was there. Feather clipped it live. But like it meant so much to me. Streaming has done so much for me. Like my self-worth, because I don't. It's been proof. Because I didn't have friends before I started streaming. I was a loner type for like years, and then suddenly I have friends, and I have friends. My self-worth has gone through the roof. Like it's done so much good for me, man. It's really been an awesome ride, and I can't wait to see where we're going next.
Oh.
Pesci, I want to give you a giant hug, you bean.
For real.
So sweet.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh, she.
Sorry, that might be a tough act to follow.
I would say mine is actually pretty similar. It actually happened like 2.5 weeks ago.
Aw.
It was during my 2-year anniversary subathon that I had. So I broke my 300 sub goal that I had because I cried on stream, and like I broke down because it wasn't just the money that I earned but it was just like the symbolism of it. Because for the longest time, I have had I haven't been like formally diagnosed, but I have like a 99.9% chance of having ADHD and being autistic as well, because I did horrible in school, and like someone else I know who has it basically is saying like, yeah, you're basically me. So I'm trying to get that tested, but for the longest time, like those mixed with a bunch of anxiety I've had from a bad family history that I managed to escape from, I have had like self-worth in the absolute core of the planet. It was that low. Thank you,
There's the
Featherfoot.
clip.
And so, like, just the revelation that I have people that care about me enough to stick around and want to like help me and support me, and like the community that I've built up around my stream, it just absolutely made me just break down and cry. And like I really didn't know what to say in that time, but it just felt amazing to know that yes, after a life of being called a failure, I could actually succeed in something.
Oh,
No.
I
you're
feel
an
you, man.
incredible
Like
success, Nashi.
literally, they diagnosed with me with ADHD in kindergarten, so they knew something was up with me real fast.
Like my problem is like I think I had the parents who knew that there was something up, but they didn't want to get me tested because like oh they don't want to admit they have a kid with problems.
You know, mine.
Yeah.
I have been on the pills for 99% of my life.
Same.
Yeah,
Hey.
literally, they're like, "Hi, kindergartner, you have ADHD. You're taking pills the rest of your life, and you, I don't know, pills."
Oof.
Woo.
I mean, they
Uh,
actually help me. I'm just being
yeah,
like, it was just kind of ridiculous to think about.
yeah. And to mark my proudest moment so far streaming, I am getting Mooney's cutie mark tattooed on my person on Monday.
You're
Yeah.
what?
Oh my gosh, yes!
Yeah, that was my 300 sub goal.
Ah!
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh.
So I am getting a cutie mark right in the correct position too.
Oh god, that's gonna be
Yes.
a little bit painful. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Actually, that shouldn't be too bad. But there's some very sensitive areas that you get a tattoo,
Yeah,
and that's
that's
not one of
Or
them.
Yeah.
like I don't understand how like people get like knuckle or finger tattoos because it's like skin then bone. Like that must hurt so
Yeah.
much.
The underarm and around the nipple hurt.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
God.
understand that.
Yours
Ah.
aren't even pierced. You can keep those needles the hell away from me.
Why y'all getting tattoos on your nipples?
I, as a trans lady having to get blood tests like basically once a month for the past 10 years, I am used to getting stuck with needles.
And I'm gonna
fair.
have to learn to get over it because trans men like me can't have pills.
Mm.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
only injections.
Injections.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you could just take testosterone as a pill, like how I
Yeah,
take my
yeah.
estrogen.
Well, yeah, like I know that exists because I've seen like I've seen advertisements for that for like like cis men, but trans men can't take that.
I think it might be that it's available but is expensive.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm.
Okay, so who has
Anybody else gonna answer?
I could answer. I definitely haven't had any like big curling moments like giant donations or giant follower goals. But it doesn't change the fact that some accomplishments I've made in streaming have impacted me in the same way. I believe it or not, I grew up with like a lot of depression. It runs in my family, like low self-esteem, low self-worth. I struggled really hard with that for a big chunk of my life. And it wasn't helped by the fact that I didn't have a lot of my own friends in college, in high school, even. I had friends, but like once I was out of the house and on my own at college, I had a really hard time making friends. I was very socially anxious. super depressed, the whole 9 yards. And it wasn't until I had gotten married and then moved away for a few years and then made the choice to meet the pony community online and stream and stuff that my life had really turned around. Because up until I had tuned into Safi's stream, Safi Pone, in November of 2022. Up until that point, I had none of my own friends.
Wait,
it was
Muni.
all
November. Were you
November.
part of the raid?
No.
Is that how we met?
Maybe.
Because Safi raided me. She got me
Actually?
to affiliate in November.
Aw.
Maybe.
That's adorable.
It was like late November. But yeah, anyway, up until that point, I had only ever had friends like through who is now my ex-wife. And when I started my Discord server and was continually streaming, I vividly remember one night where there was a huge influx of new members to my Discord server. And I don't know why. Oh, okay. I do know why I remember this so vividly and why it's such a core memory in my brain. Is because that night I felt like, for the first time in a very long time, that I had accomplished something, number one. And number two, that I had people that wanted to be with me, for the person that I am. I realized that night that people do see something in me and people do want to spend time with me and that I am worthy of being a friend. And
No.
I don't know.
Muni, we love you.
Love you, Muni.
I'm so thankful that you guys love me so much. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. Seriously, words cannot express just the amount of gratitude and love I feel for all of you, because you have all meant something so incredibly profound to me. The feelings go deep, y'all. I love you guys so much.
Aww.
Oh, Muni. Don't make me cry.
Again.
Oh,
Again.
But yeah.
Chat, you're not R-ing hard enough.
Let's see. We haven't heard from Marshall or Hart or me.
I would answer the question, but I don't have a moment like that, so I'm not going to.
Not yet.
Yeah, I
You
I
will.
will get there.
Hey,
I'm
from one
not
bat,
going to.
from one bat
Big?
pony to another, I'm gonna make sure you have one.
I haven't had one yet, but I'm about to host my first subathon on May 11th, and I'm hoping that something good will come out of it.
I
You
will
hear that,
make sure
chat?
something good comes from it. I will
You
spam
hear
my
that, chat?
viewers until they come to see you.
And Hart, we will make sure that you have those moments. That's kind of what the best part about our communities is. We look out for each other and make sure that each other is okay and good and happy. You will get that moment, even if you haven't yet. I think, oh shit, that leaves me.
I'm going after you, but yeah.
I think the part about this is that I don't have just one moment. I've been blessed with like a beautiful community because of all of you guys.
Aww.
Like God knows how much Hart has done for me alone. Hart was like single-handedly the only reason I had subs for months on end. Why I got like my first paychecks and whatnot. But I think the biggest one was back in, God, what year was that? 2023, February of 2023. We were fundraising, and I mentioned her earlier, for my dog Roxy, who unfortunately we had to like rehome when we moved to Montana because our apartment didn't allow dogs. And the owner that had her was trying to give her up to a shelter that was not good. I'm not gonna say the words because might get demonetized, but it was not a good shelter. So we were given like 2 weeks to be able to come get her, basically. But we didn't have the ability to. So we did a big fundraiser to get her transported from Montana to my friend in Texas. And the goal was giant because pet transport is not cheap at all. And we needed to like book a bajillion different things. So we had the pet transport and whatnot, and then her food, and her staying at like someone else's place for a little bit, like a pet sitter for a little bit. Oh, there we go. Feather found it. And it was actually at the same time that I was trying to fundraise to get my belongings because I left Montana at a very, very big rush. So I left a lot of my belongings, if not all of them, behind. So I was fundraising, and it was a gigantic goal. And then someone, they recently changed their username, but at the time it was 13 Gaming. They are now Battle Insignia Farms or something. They donated over 2K
Oh my god.
in one go. They finished the entire goal.
That's so amazing.
And we managed to get Roxy safe. My friend Nightfire went to go pick her up from the person that had her. And he also grabbed my stuff, which was incredible. He didn't have to do that, but he did. And he held on to Roxy for a little while. He still has my stuff. He's slowly mailing it to me. And then we brought Roxy down to Texas, where she is now fostered with my friend, that simple art gal. And we're kind of waiting to fix the freaking fence of this house so that we can safely bring her home.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It was a very big moment. I cried. I cry a lot on stream. I'm sure many of you guys know this.
I mean, who wouldn't hear cry from that? Like,
yeah, I flat out broke down. And then I cried every time that Heart gave me stuff or gifted subs or bombed the bits. I cried for basically every donation that happened. But that was the one thing that kind of hit hard and made me realize that, you know, y'all actually care. Y'all want what I want. You want me to be happy. And you didn't want her to get put in that shelter just as much as I did. And God, I can't wait till she can come home. I miss my Bubby.
Aww.
My little fluffy dork.
I'm gonna bring her home.
Yeah, I hope so soon. That stupid fence.
soon.
It's usually like the fundraising that does it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue. I am so happy for you.
I'm so happy too. I'm so glad that Roxy's safe. Honest to God, I'm so glad she's safe. But that was the biggest. But I have a lot of littler, not even little, they're just smaller than that moments that made me go, oh shit. God damn it. And then just break down on stream.
Aww.
Because, like, God, y'all are amazing. This community is amazing. My friends are amazing. I love you guys.
So are you, and we love you too.
Yeah, I love you, Blue, and I love everyone else here.
Me too.
And Heart specifically you. I love you. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have even gotten this far.
She's muted right now.
Aww.
She might be away, so make sure you tell her afterwards in DMs or
Oh,
something.
I tell her this all the time. Hello, Amber.
No.
I love her. I have a dog. Hello. Hi, Stinky.
Amber.
I have an Amber. She's
She's very
licking my
stinky.
toes.
Okay.
You have toes? Fake horse! Fake horse!
Oh
What
my
are
god,
these
you're right.
toes of
Oh
the
my god, you're
toes?
right. I don't have toes. I mean hooves. I mean hooves. I mean hooves.
We found the other imposter! We found the second imposter!
Oh no.
Okay. So I actually have a few things for that as well. So I don't have like a singular like sub moment or anything like that. I do have one guy that I love him to death. He shows up randomly and his tag is Ravon something. But he will show up. He'll say hi to everybody. Be super excited. Drop a super chat and disappear. And I'm just like, I love that dude.
Aw.
But I've never had like the big, I hit the milestone or anything like that. For me, there's two things that I really, and they're more collections of moments. For on stream, it's always the times, because I do Dungeons and Dragons. Then this is kind of a collection of two separate sides of the same coin. Either when I get a bunch of stuff together and it for a moment and it hits just right, and all of the people that were watching and all the players are all excited about it and things like that, or whether it be like debuting a song that I commissioned, or just like having moments where I had voice lines recorded and hearing all the players' reactions, stuff like that. And like the other side of that coin is when all my players decide that they have a moment and make me cry. Cameo is actually in the YouTube chat. She's one of the ones that's guilty of doing that the most, where like they have in-character moments that like I'm just sitting there just so fucking proud of the whole thing. Those are one side of like. The other thing though is that this entire career that I've started has given me friends and colleagues that I never thought I would ever, like, if you asked me like 5 years ago if I would be doing stuff like this, I would have told you no. I don't have the personality for it. I don't have the like time. I don't have the energy. Whatever. I would have had a million excuses for you. But like getting on, being able to like do the streams that I've done, create the communities that I've created, especially like the Creator Roundup and Alicorn Discusses podcasts. Those have been so much fun, and I've met so many awesome people, including you guys. And like both Twitch and YouTube chat both Twitch and YouTube chat have been amazing. The hub and Twitch Trot have been like a lot of fun. With like, don't get me wrong, we have our like moments of like, oh my god, everything's on fire for the hub, but like even those moments aren't that bad. Just like seeing like the Pony Minute Massacre on the hub, where it's just a bunch of musicians throwing like they're stringing together music. I think they're like up to like something in the ballpark of 20 minutes at this point. But like it's so cool to see. And it's like I am in a very unique position that like I have basically helped foster this entire environment for it, and it's just so cool. And it's like if I had to point to a single thing out of my streaming and like creator career, I'd say that like what I've done with the hub and these podcasts are probably the two things that I'm the most proud of, because I would be doing D&D off stream regardless, and I would have players doing the same thing that they do for me on stream, off stream, but I don't think that I would have been in the same position to do what I do with the hub and with these podcasts if I hadn't started doing this.
You should be proud. You've
Absolutely.
done a really great, amazing thing.
So that
You
is,
have built up something wonderful.
it is, it really is, and it's really like, it's a great community, and the we try to do our best to make sure that everybody we can get there is welcome for the ones that want to be there. It's, yes, a closed community, but at the same time, it's meant for creators.
Mhm.
It's by creators, for creators, all that. So it's a unique place for them to feel like they don't have to be the, oh my god, I have X amount of subs or whatever. So it's like where people can approach each other as peers rather than, the starstruck, oh my god, they have bigger numbers than me.
That's literally what helps me be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
I still don't understand that, if I'm being entirely honest. I'm just a dude.
You're just a dude
You're an
that
awesome
I've watched
dude,
for a
though.
long time.
We're all just dudes.
I'm
You're
not a
just
dude.
Of course.
Not you, Nashy.
We're horse.
I am horse.
I am Horse. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Hi,
do not
horse,
eat
I'm
the
also
table.
horse. What?
But
the table is not food.
Man.
but yeah, like,
Just to be. No, you can go.
I've also seen several people that have, either through other parts of my channel or through these podcasts or the Creator Hub, start wanting to create or start wanting to like do more with their position in the fandom, which feels really good, considering that like when I joined the Brony fandom roughly about 3-4 years ago, my first thought about it was like, okay, I'm going to be a Brony, but I don't want to be a passive observer like I was with Undertale. So what am I going to do? Which started out with writing, of course, because I'm a writer. And then I still owe quite a bit to Sawtooth Waves. I know that there are some people out there that have a lot of issues with some of the controversy that happened with that, but
It's actually how I found you.
Yeah, his video is how I found you too.
yeah. Not only that, like, the streams that I do wouldn't have existed if he hadn't told me that he wasn't going to do it, and then I decided I was going to do it. Because I had been, like, that the Peacemakers of Equestria campaign started out as just, like, something for his Patreon server, and then everybody's like, we should stream it, and we should stream it. And I brought it up to Sawtooth, and Sawtooth's like, yeah, no, it wouldn't work for my channel, I'm not going to do it. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it, I'm going to do it. And I don't even remember the date at this point, but like first stream went live, the audio was god awful. Oh my god. I can't watch those videos because like I was struggling with OBS. I didn't know what was going on. I had the worst microphone, and lo and behold, I was streaming from a laptop because I had just come back home from Japan because I was in the military for 8 years, and I was still trying to get my feet under me at my parents' place, and finally, like, got all that sorted, and now I have people who recognize me, and that is still the weirdest thing.
You do.
Yeah.
I still just, it blows my mind. I remember HarmonyCon. I walked in, we were having a Creator Hub like room party, and I was sitting in there chatting with somebody, and then he realized who I was. He told me that he really enjoyed like my D&D streams, and like
Aww.
I know people watched my content because I do
I'm sorry
have
I
some
missed that.
I do have some like videos up on my channel that are not like either like these kinds of podcasts or they're like theories or how-tos. But no, he told me specifically that he liked the D&D stuff that I did, like the actual streams, and that blew my fucking mind. Because like
Oh.
I don't watch the views on that very often. I do occasionally check them when I'm having to tell YouTube to give me my money back. But it's like one of those things that's always made me kind of sad looking at it, which is why I agree with Pashi, don't look at your numbers. But it's always made me kind of sad. It's like it's a story that I tell with my players that I want to share with as many people as possible, but I never seem to get very many people interested. There's actually somebody, I saw him in the YouTube chat at one point very early in the stream, that I've seen him recently on every video. It's like a total secret, I believe is his username. I appreciate the hell out of that dude. Because it's great to see somebody that, like, not only have they joined in, especially with Heart of Darkness being so late into it, not only have they joined in, but like you can tell they follow along because they make comments all the time in the live chat, and it's just like, I love it so much.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Do you want to know the date of that first stream? Because I went back on your channel and I pulled it up.
Sure.
April 8th, 2020.
God, it's been 4 years.
It
Goodness
has. Literally
gracious.
4 years.
Where does the time go?
Holy crap. Oh, now I'm getting emotional.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
Oh, big hug.
You just turned this into like a very emotional stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it though.
yeah.
I forget who asked that question, but holy crap, that was a question to ask.
Feather asks.
Yeah.
That was an
Feather
awesome
asks
question.
very good questions.
Yeah.
Feather, you're amazing. I hope people
Feather
play
is
that every
amazing.
day.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Feather.
absolutely. Shout out to Feather.
Because
Mhm.
Feather is the reason that like 90% of us have clips.
Yep.
For real.
Feather is the like backbone of the best of Twitch ponies at this point.
Yes.
Like
Thanks to
without
Feather.
Feather, we'd be nothing.
Like, thanks to Feather alone, I have like 12 different clips from my anniversary stream.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, Feather
I
is
can't-
great. I didn't.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that it's been 4 years. Holy crap, I didn't...
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, at this point, it's like a pretty, like, I think we already passed it, but like 4-year anniversary, holy crap.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did. You passed it
Yeah.
back on April 8th.
Goddamn. Well, I guess this is as good a point as any to do the announcement. For those of you that like seeing my content and all of that, would like to see me do more, I'm going to start doing variety gaming content on Twitch specifically. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to upload it to YouTube because I feel like for those that primarily come to me for like the podcasts and the streams that I do for my D&D, it might dilute it a little too much. But I'm pretty much what I'm planning to do is just like randomly, like I'm playing game with my friends. Let me turn on stream. It may be a little while before I can monitor chat at the same time because I'm still working with one screen, but we'll get there.
This is gonna be great. You got
yeah.
all of Twitch trot backing you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I would love.
You got all of us.
Yeah, we're all here. We got your back.
Speaking of, you're one away from 50.
Goddamn,
dang.
so close.
Or wait,
Be honest,
Wait,
man,
let me
you
refresh.
had like viewers in the double digits this whole stream. That might just to tip the scales and give you.
you
what,
might,
like, the three
yeah, you
average
might hit
you need.
affiliate.
But, like, you
Yeah.
had more
Also, you're
viewers
at
on Twitch.
55.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Oh, heck
Fresh.
yeah.
Yeah,
You hit the affiliate numbers.
You have 3 times more viewers on Twitch than YouTube right now. That might just push you over the 3 average.
Yeah.
Might, you
crap.
might make affiliate tonight.
Yeah, let's go nameless.
Let's go, Nameless.
Hey,
Let's
the
go
sign in Discord might
nameless.
start working for you now.
Hold on, the brain
Yeah.
cell is starting to. The brain. I'm losing the brain cell here. Oh god.
Bad
We
one?
killed him.
Holy crap.
56. Oh, there's a heart. There's 57.
I see 58. I see 58 on my screen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, everybody.
Break
Yeah.
nameless.
Yeah, like you had 44 when you started the stream. You've gained like 14.
Oh, damn. Yeah, this is... Okay.
Community, bitch.
Yeah.
We love
Welcome
you
to the
guys.
community, baby.
God, everybody came in to support you.
Yeah.
I like how Muni's got the Twitch chat at gunpoint now.
We're all at
Somebody pull up
gunpoint.
my gun. Somebody pull up my gun.
I don't have a
Wait, I can pull my
sub.
gun, I think.
Oh,
Where's my
no.
gun?
I don't have a threatening
Hang on,
emote
I got
either.
my
Oh
gun. I
goodness.
got it.
I don't have,
I have-
a gun, but I have.
Gun.
I have this.
Summer band. I love that one.
I don't have a gun or a weapon, but I have this.
Oh my
I got my
god.
I
baseball
thought
bat.
that was reserved for me.
I got a baseball bat too.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I love the baseball bat. I want a baseball bat.
I do love the baseball bat. It's
Yes.
a great one.
Yeah. Extra,
Goddamn.
extra chaos besides a mallet.
Okay, I was not prepared for the end of this stream. I'm not gonna lie. I was not prepared at all.
welcome to my world. My world is just like, oh hey, I'm hungry. It's dinner time. Let's find someone to raid. Bye.
Yeah.
That's how I end stream.
Anywho, I think that this is as good a point as any to call it for the night. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more of it, then feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch. Check out all the links as well. I have links for all of the people here, all of their socials, so go check them out. They are awesome people. I also have links for you to be able to join my Discord, which is free to enter. You do not have to pay to get into it. But if you do want to show further support for those on YouTube, there's the YouTube membership. I activated the Discord thing. I don't even know if it works right or not. But I also have my Patreon. For those of you that are interested in paying for the Patreon, the $5 tier and up do get access to sit in and listen on the stages themselves. So, like, whenever I do the Alicorn Discusses or the Creator Roundup podcasts, then I do have that stage open for Patreons of the appropriate tier to join. We also generally, like, whoever I'm doing the podcast with, we hang around for a little while to, like, chat and all that. But other than that, I hope everybody has a great evening. We will see you guys tomorrow for Lost Memories Second Chances. And then Sunday we have the Heart of Darkness. I don't remember what number we're on for Heart of Darkness. We're getting close to 100 though. Other than that,
Heart of Darkness 75.
yeah. So we're getting there. Wait, no, we're in the 80s.
It says 75.
Do you look at the upload or the stream?
It's the upload. The stream.
Yeah, the live section has the more recent ones.
Yeah.
There we go.
There was
86.
Yeah.
So you're on 87.
Okay. So yeah, we'll be on 87. But other than that, everybody have a great evening and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate or
Yes, please drink
dihydrate.
water. Yeah.
Hail, hydrate. Hail, hydrate.